everyone. I hope everyone is doing good. So I do not have a list. Just post your question down below and I'll be choosing randomly. I'm doing good. Hey Pinky. Hey Lene. Yeah, I am taking donations. It's just a Cash App. That information is in the description box. I'm not gonna be on for too long, probably just an hour. I just wanted to get on. Um, but yeah. All right. I hope you guys are doing good. It's the summertime. I hope people are enjoying the weather and getting out, just feeling this new energy. Yeah, I do have PayPal. It's the same username, so it'll be like paypal.me/queensonora. I forgot to add it this time. All right, for China. How does he feel about China? Hey, Levitt, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hi, Marissa. Right. Even though this is the face card, I read it as the Wheel of Fortune. C feels like they have been putting in effort into the connection. They're waiting for something to change. They're waiting for an inevitable change in the connection. Seems like either you or C, somebody's feeling very overwhelmed about something in their life right now. I'm not sure if it's the connection, but it seems like someone is dealing with like a lot of different things from all areas of their life. So, as far as how C feels about you, it's like C is kind of just like waiting for some kind of change to happen. I don't really see him. This is like someone who's like waiting to reap the benefits. And so it's like he thinks that something is inevitably gonna happen. And I think he thinks that you may end up giving up with this Ten of Wands card here. It's like just kind of waiting for the inevitable. I'm gonna pull one more card. How does C feel about China? China. We have the Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So I feel like it gives me, I think that C may be the narcissist. I'm not saying that he is, but he's the person that like, it's just like this energy of like someone waiting for he kind of knows that you're kind of like waiting around for him. Well, I'm not gonna say C, my bad. But C knows that you're waiting for something to change. And it's like, I just get the energy of someone holding on to this. Like, oh, I know that they're waiting, so. But so nothing. Like, I don't see them putting in any type of effort for real. It's really selfish. Um, it could be that, like I said earlier, waiting for something to change. I think that they just feel like that you're always going to like them. Because we have this like narcissist card here, someone who just thinks that the world revolves around them. But I feel like they know you're going to eventually leave. So I don't really think C thinks too much about you romantically. It's just more so, I just see them more so thinking about themselves and waiting on the inevitable change or ending of this connection. But yeah, that is what I have. I hope that that clarified or confirmed some things you were already thinking. All right, Lene, what is your question? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. How is Keith feeling about Lene? How is Keith feeling about Lene? Oh no, I know how that is. So we have trust, but we also have free yourself reversed. And this could be the one reversed. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Now, this retrograde has been really interesting. I haven't had too many situations with people, just more so technology. How's Keith feeling about me? So what I see here, we have the Hermit, Eight of Cups, and Death reversed. You guys are in separation right now, although you don't want to be in separation. Someone did not really want this change to happen. Someone feels very much connected. I think Keith is feeling very connected to you. However, there's an element of okay, so like Keith does have feelings for you, but I'm seeing like he wants to be single or wants to be, I'm not saying he wants to be a bachelor and date other people, but just kind of wants to be in his own energy and not really bothered with anyone else. He's going through his own personal transformation. Maybe like there are even other people that have walked away from him, or just situations that have ended or exited his life aside from relationships. But I see Keith is like in this phase in his life where a lot of things are ending, a lot of things are changing, and doesn't really want to be too involved in romantic relationships because with the hermit here, right under free yourself, it's like he feels like he just needs to be in his own energy. I'm getting like someone feeling trapped, even though he may not do that much or hang out with people like that, but like this is more like a spiritual like feeling of being trapped. Somewhat his spirit is like kind of um like restless. Um and if he like you said, he always gonna have third party women. It's like but they're not towards relationships though. Like this energy is like he just kind of always is going to see himself as someone that's single, even if he is dealing with someone else. Actively going out, actively having sexual relations, all that jazz. I still see him mentally like not ever really attaching himself to someone because trust was broken for him in the past, maybe with a parental figure or someone that was really important that left. Or it just could have been like a relationship that really affected him in the past that ended. But I don't think Keith really believes in love because we have this could be the one reversed and then death reversed. And um, it's like somebody, some kind of situation really warped his sense of like he just doesn't believe in relationships. He doesn't believe in love. And just kind of feels like he's going to be on his own. So as far as how he's feeling about you, I'm not necessarily getting there any feelings here. With the trust card, I do see that he, always will see you as someone who is a good person, someone who is kind, someone that maybe he feels like, you know, if it ever came down to things, then maybe he could come to you for help with something. I'm not necessarily seeing any romance here. So I'm gonna pull some more. Thank you so much, Crystal. I just saw it. As soon as I'm done with this reading, I will get to yours. Ooh. We have seduction reversed. I don't know. I know you said like you feel like he's always gonna have a third party, but I'm just picking up like he's just tired of dealing with people. And this seduction card reverse is making me think like he knows that he's very manipulative, and has been with others and doesn't want to be that way anymore. We have girl talk reversed. So this card is about like someone reaching out to other people, having that circle for support. I don't think that he has that right now. or even just time to relax. That card could be about someone relaxing, someone enjoying their me time, their time to themselves. But we also have kisses here. So the energy that I'm getting is more so having love for someone, but not necessarily being in love with them, if that makes sense. So I'm not picking up on romantic love. I know we have kisses here, but it's just like the energy of this entire reading. Because this kisses card can also represent unconditional love, but the energy of this entire reading is just telling me, like, maybe at one point both of you really did have very strong romantic feelings for each other, but it just seems like, and it's something very sad happened. It just seems like it just dwindled and um yeah, it just kind of withered away. So I think that he's gonna always have love for you, see you as someone that he cares about, but I don't get any romance from this. This energy, especially in these three tarot cards here at the bottom, is really the energy of someone knowing that they need to move on with these two cards. They're taking that time to themselves to move on emotionally from a situation. But this card is telling me that he has some personal hangups. There's something on his end energetically, like he's not able to move on completely. And I feel like you feel it too. And maybe you're in a space where you're trying to figure out how to completely let go of this connection, because it's like I see that, like, maybe I really see, like, emotionally, like as far as the romantic feelings, you both may have already moved on. But there is something going on between the two of you where it's just preventing that from happening all the way. And I think what is preventing it is one of you needs to give up the idea that you won't find anyone else. Because let me tell you something. If you think that from this connection, or just in general, you think you won't find anyone else, that means that in some way, subconsciously, you're still hung up on this connection. There's still some kind of ties that you have in this connection that is preventing you from practicing more self love and allowing you to feel that you can invite a new person and new energy into your life. So I'm not sure if that is for you. It could be that Keith is feeling this way. Keith may feel like he won't ever find anyone else. And because of that, I don't see him really ever energetically moving on from this. When you're not able to energetically move on from a connection, it's very hard to attract a new partner. And people end up staying in like very unhealthy cycles of like being in and out of relationships or being addicted to certain things or whatever habits they have that are bad. Um, so take that how you will. I'm going to pull maybe a few cards for you. All right, so let's see. Let's see. We have Five of Swords, the Sun, Ace of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Wands to end it all. So what I'm really getting, the reading just wants to let you know that you do have good times ahead. There have been some good things aside from the negativity that you experienced in this connection. There have been some good things that have been going on for you in your life. Like there's something that you have to be happy or grateful about right now. However, you're allowing your mind to kind of like override, and maybe you have those moments where you're not able to like think clearly or just see the good things happening in your life right now. But there are good things happening. You have some positive opportunities coming for you soon, like maybe even like right now in front of your face. However, to be honest with you, it seems like this connection, the hangups that you have with this connection, the healing that you still need to do, you still have work to do, and it's getting in the way of your own self-development. You may not be taking certain opportunities that you could take if you weren't so distraught about what has happened. I mean, but it's very understandable, Love is painful. But I think the reading is just telling you, try not to allow your mental conflict to get in the way of your money, because this is a money card, and also just opportunities you could be taking and just like chances to enjoy life and have fun. Because this sun card, like, there are some times, some experiences you're gonna have soon. It's gonna allow you to kind of release and forget about this situation a bit, but you gotta push past the thoughts that keep rolling in your head all the time. I think you may blame yourself for things a lot, or may even call yourself foolish sometimes. You cannot beat yourself up because where you were in that time, you only made decisions and acted in the best way that you could in that moment. Now you have the time to move forward, and that's all you can really do. So I think this reading is just pushing you to just keep moving forward. Try to eliminate these conflicting thoughts that you have within yourself. I'm not necessarily saying to ignore them, but the best thing I think that you can do is to just simply look at your life, and try to enjoy the good things that happen to you, that happen for you. Take the opportunities that come towards you and fully immerse yourself in these experiences. And the more that you live present in the present moment and enjoy these good experiences that you come across, or just even be grateful for the good things that you have, the more that you'll be able to press on and not allow this connection to keep you away from yourself. But you got it. I really think you do. This Sun card and Ace of Pentacles, regardless of the conflict you're experiencing, you got positivity on both sides. So that is great to see. But I think I'm going to end the reading there. I hope that was helpful towards for you, clarified some things, and hopefully even gave you a pick-me-up for what you're going through. You're so welcome, Renee. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Just keep moving forward. You know, sometimes even in those moments where you're really distraught, you just gotta look at your life and just find something to be happy about. To keep your mind away from this negativity and not be clouded by it. All right, now it is time for Crystal's reading. Will Crystal meet their future husband next year? All right, the first card I'm going to pull is a time card, just so we can clarify this right off the bat. Let's see. Crystal meet their future husband next year. All right, that was too many cards. Will Crystal meet their future husband? Ooh, it's 111. Everyone make a wish right now. All right, so we have the Page of Cups reversed, then the Ten of Swords reversed. Cups, as far as time, represents years or seasons, and page being 1 could be 1 year. Wow, crazy. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So it's looking like, I pulled this for the time card. Page of Cups can represent 1 year. However, you have an interesting spread right here. It's telling me about a situation where this person that you're going to meet, for one, they're not going to be the most emotionally mature, if I can be honest, because they're coming as a page, which is a very inexperienced energy. This person may be younger than you, actually. And two, I don't know why I'm picking up, I don't have any money cards, but I'm picking up they're going to have a lot of money. That just came to my mind. Or just like a very nice career. So when I say like inexperienced, I mean like maybe they have not had as many relationships as you. Or they could just be very youthful in their personality. So like more playful. Take it how you will. So this person could either be younger in age, but also younger in personality. But it's just like in the dynamic of the connection, you would be the more, I don't even want to say mature, but it's not a comparison. This person is just very youthful. That's what I can say. And so with these two cards here, I'm getting that, you're definitely going to Let me keep pulling. This is an interesting spread. Okay. Hi, Jessica. I'm currently on a donation reading. Ooh, those fell out. I am doing free readings still, just after I finish the donations. You just post your question down below, and then I randomly choose crystal. This is interesting. You literally, this is all reversals. That is crazy. Hey, Irie. Sorry it's taking me so long to get to this. I'm just kind of surprised at this. This looks like a very interesting person. Their personality is going to be very eccentric, kind of like all over the place, just because this reading is all over the place. Reversals aren't necessarily bad. It's just the energy is read a little different. At least that's how I read my cards. I'm picking up on Aquarius energy, Aries, Capricorn, or Taurus. But personality of them, it's like a juxtaposition. Like, so I can even say Gemini here too. This person is the kind of person that operates at extremes. Like, they are very hopeful for things, but at the same time, very hopeful, but also cautious, wanting to be daring and move forward, but not at the same time. When you meet this person, I don't think that they are not going to really have the most confidence. So maybe that's what the energy I was picking up on as far as like the immaturity or lack of experience. Because the star here reversed, right under this card tells me like, I don't know, and King of Pentacles reversed, they may not have that much confidence when it comes to dealing with you, approaching you, interacting with you. They may not think they have enough money or are able to provide how they want. That's not necessarily to say they don't have money, because like I said at the beginning of the reading, I got the vibes that they either had a very nice career or were wealthy in some way. But at the same time, even though that's the case, it's like they feel like you just require more. This person is going to want to immediately get in a relationship with you. If you guys, well, when you guys do have your date and go out, it's like this is the type of situation where it's like they know that this is the connection for them, but they're not going to make that known to you. You have girl with a snake reversed. Someone is being afraid of being used, of being manipulated. I feel like that is you. Or maybe they could be afraid of someone only being interested in them for their money. But with that card being reversed, I feel like They may not necessarily, ooh, they may not get that vibe from you. Like they usually think that with people, but when it comes to you, like maybe they feel safe. We have photographs, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. We have hand of cards reversed, taking a chance, a risk. It's like this is this energy. Then we have the chaser reversed. So this person, they're going to know that they want you, but they don't necessarily want to make that full on pursuit or chase because they don't think that they have the confidence. So this reading is interesting, okay? Because now this is the question you asked. You asked, will you meet them? Not necessarily, will you marry them? I do get that you will meet this person next year, soon. However, like I said, they may not necessarily have the confidence to even continue in the connection to develop it as it should because of their lack of confidence. It's just all here. I see this is like someone that is really going to admire you from afar with a photograph card here. They're definitely going to be admiring you. They're going to be unable to walk away. I don't really want to say it's a stalker, but this person definitely may be a little obsessed and unable to stop thinking about you when they do meet you. But like I said, they're not going to take any action because they're afraid of a new beginning that doesn't fare well. They've been hurt in the past with this Page of Cups reversed card and still have not healed from that, unfortunately. The Star reverse tells me they don't have too much hope because of the hurt that they've experienced. They're really trying to focus their energy on themselves with King of Pentacles, but I get that they're struggling with that too. May not even have a lot of vitality. This person, when you meet them, it's like they're gonna know that they want to be with you, but it's just not the right time. Is there anything that you could do when you meet this person? Oh, we have Seven of Pentacles came out again. Is this a new person? I really don't think so. Let me see. That card that just came out, good. That is so, wow. Okay. Is this a new person? We have Six of Cups, which is about the past, and then Ace of Pentacles. So I think this is someone that you know before, someone that you know of, someone that already knows you. You've already had introductions. I don't think you guys have had a romantic connection before, though. This is someone that admires you from afar. And I say that it's, so yeah, it's a person you already know, but the romance between the two of you will be something new in your connection with them. With this Seven of Pentacles card here, it's like kind of just planning. They're just trying to wait for the right time to see when to make the move towards you. Interesting. These are the only two cards, well, besides the ones I pulled from on the side, that you have upright in this reading. And she looks like she could be staring at something too. When I first saw what was in her hand, I thought binoculars. Like someone looking at someone through binoculars. This person just likes to observe you. So to answer your question, I do get yes. You will meet them next year. However, like I said, you already kind of know them. So to talk more about that, it's like you guys will start having more interaction next year. So that is something. More interaction, but it's going to be very slow with this Pentacles energy. Very slow moving, this connection. All right. What is your second question? Hey, Victoria. Yeah, I do. I forgot to put the link. It's just the same Cash App username. So it would just be paypal.me/queensonora. Crystal, what was your other question? Okay. Will you be married to a brand new partner that you don't know? Oh, thanks again for donating, Lene. Irie, thank you for waiting. I am on my second question right before you. All right, so Crystal married to a brand new partner they don't know. We have the High Priestess reverse, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Empress. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Oh, wow, you have the High Priestess and the Empress reversed. So this reading has a little bit of a warning. One, for you to please follow your intuition when choosing a life partner. It seems like you may be tempted to choose to be with someone because it looks like because of their potential. Okay, because you see like they have a lot of potential, and you think if you stick with them and work on the connection, it will turn out to something. I think this is also talking about relationships, like you know, in which you're not married. So cautioning you to use your intuition when navigating relationships, not to stay with someone just because you see they have a lot of potential. Stay with them because of their actions and what they're actually doing and showing. Because this card, the illusionist, is telling me like this person may put on some kind of facade. I'm not saying this new person you're talking about, let me rephrase that, but people tend, they can put on a facade. This is a warning of people trying to put on a facade with you to make it seem like there's something when they're working on something very amazing, or they have these big plans when in all actuality they may not necessarily have the skills to attain that. And this reading is telling you to really like listen to your intuition with that, your gut feeling. You can pick up on when someone is bluffing. But that was just kind of a side note that I got from this spread. But to answer your question, will you marry to a brand new partner that you don't know? This Nine of Pentacles card, it's about somebody who has been through a lot in life, someone who has had a lot of different experiences, and they are reviewing everything that they've experienced up until they finally get the treasure. This card is telling me, so I do think you will have a new partner. It will be someone new that you meet, just simply because we have the Ace of Cups here. This card represents newness. Okay, it is newness. But I talked about this card because, the reading's just talking about how I think maybe you've had a lot of experiences, you've had a lot of relationships. When you meet this person, you will have experienced so much in your life with other people when it comes to romantic relationships that this person being in this connection is almost going to be like, it's going to be a huge blessing for the both of you. I feel like you both will have and like both experience a lot of BS with people, and this love that you experience with each other is really like it's like a hose of water on a garden. Okay, like a garden that you've already cultivated for yourself though, because this is a card of independence here. So you've already cultivated a lot of self-love, nurturing, and care for yourself. But this relationship, this new marriage, this new partner, and leading into this marriage is going to be like the icing on the cake, because you will have already been in a position where you love yourself enough to be satisfied, in all ways. I'm talking financially, mentally, spiritually, but getting with them is just the icing on the cake. So I do definitely think this is a new person, and it's like they're gonna really make you, you're gonna feel very grateful for this connection. And it's gonna make you reflect a lot on everything that you've experienced with people. I do see that, once again, this element of insecurity comes up. I know it's in your past reading, the first reading with the other person, but I think with you, it's interesting. We tend to mirror our experiences, right? So, just like I said, this person that you meet is going to feel very insecure with you. This person that you meet, you may feel very insecure with them. So when you meet this person, and I was taught, when you interact with this person, not meet because you already know them, this person I was talking about in the first reading, the person you already know, be hyper aware. Be careful of how you handle that situation. Monitor your actions and like how things play out, because you may find yourself experiencing the same exact lesson when you meet your new partner. You may find yourself feeling a bit insecure. So I'm not saying like how you handle the person that we spoke of in your first reading, how you handle them, it's going to be like karma for, it's going to result in karma for your marriage. No, but what I'm saying is use that as kind of like kind of like a guide, just so that when you are experiencing the same thing in your connection, your marriage connection, when you may feel insecure about this new person, you'll be able to reflect on what it feels like to be on the other side. I hope that I'm making sense. All right. It's like this relationship is going to be like a final lesson, kind of like a culmination. It's your marriage, a culmination of a lot of things you experienced that may trigger a lot in you may trigger you. You may feel really insecure at times in this relationship leading up to a marriage. So be aware of that. And that could also be a sign to let you know, oh snap, this is what she said I would be experiencing. So you may even feel like when you do receive love for this person, you may find yourself questioning it. Okay, let me try and break it down. So remember when I was talking about in the first reading where I said the person is going to feel really insecure around you. This is someone you already know because you're asking, will you meet your husband next year? And I said that because of the way you asked your question, the reading answered you in a certain way. We can have multiple husbands. You didn't necessarily ask, will you marry this person? So the person I'm speaking of in the first reading is just more so someone that saw marriage material in you, but they decided not to pursue it because of their own insecurity, right? So this may be someone you meet next year, you have interactions with, not saying you're going to be in a relationship with, but this person, you're going to be aware, you may pick up on the fact that they feel insecure around you, right? So what I'm saying is when you meet this other person that you are to marry, this new partner that you don't know, you may find yourself feeling insecure. And so what I'm saying is be aware of how you navigate your relationships and your connections with people, because the roles tend to reverse, right? So that's just something to think about. It's really interesting. But yeah, so you will marry to a new person that you don't know. It is going to trigger a lot for you. It's going to be a lot of growth because it is like the finale. um, it is crazy, and it usually happens that way. Like experience things that people experience with us, we end up experiencing what it was like for them. So make sure when you're handling this person who feels really insecure around you that you do it gently and that you're aware because you may find yourself in their shoes. Um, but yeah, so with this new person, um, I do get, yeah, be aware of facades. I do see someone trying to kind of come off as if they are the one to marry when they're really not. And you're gonna know that they're really not because their actions won't line up with who they say they are and what they say that their goals are. So this person has a whole bunch of goals but doesn't do anything towards them, and you guys are dating, they're talking about marriage. This isn't the person for you. The person for you is the opposite of this energy. They put their money where their mouth is. So be aware of that. Be aware of a partner that spends recklessly. Okay, they are not that person. These are specific characteristics and traits of the false person. So I feel like you're gonna get a false person before you actually meet the new partner, the marriage partner. This false person is gonna talk a lot of games, talk a lot of goals that they have, but not actually. You're not gonna actually see any progress. You're gonna spend recklessly. They may even like love bomb you a little bit. They may even poke at your insecurities a little bit. I don't know if you've already experienced this or not, um, but that's just something to be aware of. The person you're going to marry is going to be like the exact opposite of them. You're going to see the person you're going to marry is going to be someone who's extremely ambitious. They may be an entrepreneur. They may be someone who has their hands in a lot of different things. They may be someone very busy, so you should be aware of that. Um, and that when it comes to like romance, they move very slow emotionally as far as opening up. They move very slow, but they will have a lot of passion. They will have deep feelings for you. I was gonna say they will have a passion, but I'm not getting that. They're not really passionate, but they feel deeply. Okay, so definitely water sign energy. But yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna pull some final cards. That was an interesting reading. We have heart to heart conversations reversed. So, like I just said, this person may not exhibit a lot of passion, but they're going to feel deeply. They may not even talk about their feelings a lot. That's something you should know, the person you're going to marry. But they will have they will have romantic feelings for you. So that's something to be aware of. Just some like personality things you should know. Um, Worth waiting for reversed. Um, they're not going to want to wait when it comes to being with you. So it's interesting. Like remember when I said the other person that you're gonna meet next year, they're gonna feel like that you are the one for them, but they're not gonna be too sure about making efforts. This person you're gonna marry, they're going to already know. They're not going to make you wait, they're going to make it known. Now, like I said, it's not a lot of passion, This person may be a little bit, this is how it is, a little cut and dry. Not too dry, just like blunt and like upfront. I'm not saying that they're not going to pursue you, but they're not going to like chase you down. It's just more so, I'm in love with you. I want this to bud into something else. Do you as well? This is what I have to offer. I'm going to take care of you, that type of thing. So that is the energy that they're coming with. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it gave you some things to look out for in the false person, but also in the person you should look out. Ooh, it just was 101:11 on my clock. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. You are so welcome. I really appreciate your support. I'm really glad you enjoyed the reading. All right, Lene Victoria, you two be up next. I didn't forget. Will the lady that Irie settles down with believe in PDA? That's an interesting question. We have Four of Pentacles. Okay, let me pull another one. Four of Pentacles is a homely card. Ace of Swords, if I was to get someone's personality, it would be someone that's more on the shy side. Clarified. Ooh, we have the Lovers. And then we have Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Let me just put it just like that. I do think that they're not going to mind it. I think that so the only thing, I do think that they don't mind PDA. They may actually enjoy it a little bit, but they're not going, specifically, they don't like verbally like saying things other people can hear. Okay. Because we don't, the only source energy here, like communicative energy here, verbally speaking and talking that we have is the Ace of Swords in its reverse. So it's telling me like they're not gonna really want to like say certain things out loud around other people. Although they don't mind physically showing and touching. The Empress is all about that type of energy, and the Lovers here as well. You have the Queen of Wands, someone who can also be very adventurous and open-minded. Okay, and this is going to be part of their love language. Five of Cups reversed. This person may really like to be touched when they're sad. Okay. Hey Shy. So it was originally all free readings, but then I got mostly donations. I was only supposed to stay on for an hour, so after I do these last two readings, after this one, I'm probably gonna get off. It's pretty late where I am, but I will be back on to do more readings. But thank you for stopping by. I wasn't expecting to get so many donations. Um, but yeah, so I do think they're going to really enjoy being touched when they're sad, when they want to feel better. They will like your touch. But this person, for the most part, is very homey, and they're gonna really enjoy cuddling. I think they will enjoy the PDA just because you like it with the lovers here. Sometimes I see that card as like catering to someone else because they like it. And then the Empress is also a caterer as well. But I do they're gonna be mostly they're gonna be open for whatever you like as long as it's not like you saying dirty things or, you know, sensual things to them out loud. That will really put them off. So that's something to be aware of. But they're not gonna mind being sensually touched. This person is very touchy feely. They like that type of loving. What else can I get? I'll pull an Island Time Wellness just to see before I end the reading. Oh, we have camera. They may want to do some recording. We have photograph. This person is definitely going to be into making some type of videos, and we have heart with a key. So maybe it'll just be like pictures in those just for the both of you, not to share, because that key here to the heart is like just for you two to enjoy. This card is about like meeting the one, the person for you. And you did ask about the person you settled down with, so that was a nice confirmation. And even if it's not, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be sexual, but this person is really going to enjoy just like taking pictures together, taking pictures of you, videos. They may even like to post their spouse a lot. Well, no, they're not going to really be a social media person because we have Ace of Swords reversed. But what they are going to do is they're going to have photos and videos of you two just going out when you guys are hanging out, just for themselves to look at for their own personal collection. So they're really going to like that. They may like getting their picture taken, but they really like to have keepsakes and things that they can look at. So like whenever you guys go on a really nice date or hang out, there's always going to be a picture, because when they think about that day, they're going to pull up the picture and look at it, or video. And this person is going to be extremely loving because you have the Lovers, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. Definitely some kind of earth sign, maybe. But I'm also getting Gemini and Sagittarius. Picking up on like earth signs. Person gonna be very grounding and just like very loving, very expressive in how they feel about you through physical acts of touch, physical expression. Okay. So the picture taking, gift giving, doing things for you, doing errands for you, that type of thing. They're not really going to verbally express it a lot, but they are going to show you through their actions. That's very nice. But I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that reading myself. you for donating also. Next person, Lene. Lene, can you post your question? You're welcome. Sweet dreams. Have a good night or rest of your day, wherever you are. Yeah, I made some banana bread today. It was so good. I made it from scratch. The only sugar I added was honey, and it still came out so sweet. I have to try to not eat the whole thing. I already had 2 slices. I'm gonna be back on live before the weekend is over. I've been updating videos on my other channels, and so that's why I haven't been active here, but I'm really gonna try to get active, you guys. I really am. Just gotta make a schedule, some type of schedule. Maybe Lene stepped away. Victoria, can you post your question? I don't know what happened. Hmm. Uh, is anyone else here? I wonder what. Let me check my other. Let me check on YouTube. Nope, no one's commenting. I'll wait a little bit, but if they don't come back, I'll just have to email them and they can get a video recording. Hey Mark, how you doing? Thank you for visiting. Do you have a question? I'm wondering if YouTube is just very slow right now, if there's some kind of lag. Hi, Daniela. You can post a question down below if you have one. I'm waiting on two questions from people that donated. Um, Thank you for the reminder. I actually forgot about that. I'm going to write that down so I can make them. But I am going to start posting at least once a week. So, well, that was for a tarot video. So, aside from that, I'll try to do an ASMR video soon in the next week and a half. Gotta think of a theme. And I need to borrow a mic. I want to use a nice mic. Pinky, did you have a question? I think that maybe something happened. I'm gonna leave my email down below so they can email me and I'll send them a video recording. Daniela, who is the other woman that interfered? Who is the other woman that interfered in this marriage? I'm getting a lot of cards that's just falling out. So usually when that happens, you have to be more specific. So I'm sure you probably don't know who it is. That's why you're asking. But you could think of like an alternative question, Daniela. The new guy, LW, that Pinky just met. Give us the deets. Give us the details. Let's see what's going on. We have 9 of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. It's okay, Pinky. I think after you and Daniela, I'm gonna get off and I'll just answer their questions through a video that I'll send to them. Thanks for trying to remind them though. So the new guy, LW, you just met, you have earth, air, fire, and water for one in this reading. So it tells me that like he may be a very balanced person. I do see that he's talking to his friends about you, although their advice may not be the best. He may be someone who is a little introverted as well, so he may actually just be talking to like one friend or one person about you. But I do see that he is withdrawn. 9 of Wands tells me that like, and it's reversed. He's trying to get past. He's trying to like, well, for one, I do see he has some kind of interest in you. There's some interest here. I'm not sure. It's not necessarily romantic just yet. It's just more so, I want to get to know this person. He's trying to overcome like fear of either some kind of an anxiety issue, someone that gets nervous around new people, someone that gets nervous in crowds, someone who's just shy. I'm just seeing him as that kind of person. This is for you, Pinky, this reading. And so, because he knows that he seems withdrawn to you right now. He knows that, like, the way that he's acting, it seems like he's not interested, but he really does want to talk to you, but he doesn't really know how. Because I feel like he's battling some kind of anxiety or some kind of setback, mental setback or something. I don't really want to say it's insecurity. I don't know. I'm picking up on someone that's afraid to talk to people, or like I just hear someone saying, I don't know how to talk to women, that kind of thing. But I do see he wants to talk to you, but he knows he's withdrawn, and that's like his safe space. And he's trying to get advice from someone that he knows about how to do it, but their advice really isn't the best. So that's what I have about him. Let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to do anything soon towards Pinky? We have the hero. So I do see that he may take some kind of action towards you to try and like spice things up in the connection. He may get a little brave and change things. But you're going to know that he is feeling insecure. So Pinky, like this whole reading I did was just for you. I don't know if the comments are just coming through really slow or what. But yeah, that's what I have. I'm getting, yeah, so I repeat it just in case. I'm getting that he's someone who's really introverted or shy, dealing with some kind of anxiety or just a nervousness about talking with you, about how to hold conversation with you. He's trying to get advice from other people, but it's not really the best advice. And I do see he wants to talk to you. He is aware that he comes off as someone that's withdrawn. So I do see him trying to like overcome this and like take a step forward and say something, but it's gonna be like very small action. All right, so Daniela, I can't necessarily tell you who the person was. I can try and give you a scenario, or characteristics of this person. I don't know why, something about feet. I'm not saying he has a foot fetish, but just I don't know. I don't know if that's significant in some way. So this was a person that your husband already knew. This was not a new person that he met. This was a person that was already aware of. So we have the death card here, which is about transformation and can be about previous relationships. Ace of Wands, the hero, he took a chance on this person. A decision needed to be made, a quick decision. Didn't really think too much about it. At the time, it seemed like it made sense, but I don't see that he is dealing with the person anymore because we have the Eight of Cups. This woman may have really liked to wear lots of jewelry. Um, I don't know why I just heard 6 years. I don't know if he's known this person for 6 years. I don't think that it's been going on for, it may have been going on for 6 years. I'm not sure. But 6 years came up in my head. He may have met them 6 years ago, something like that. But like, there was a sudden change in the dynamic of their connection. It happened really fast. Pentacles, it could be someone that he worked with. Pentacles represents career and finances. So it could be someone that he worked with. Maybe like some kind of higher up person. Not too higher up, but maybe like they had a little bit more responsibilities than him. So, and it was at their home, not yours. Or at the very least, well, no, they didn't go out. It was at that spot. They didn't go to a hotel or anything. It was at their place of residence. And I say that just because this is a card about the home. No, he did not want anything more. Although maybe she saw that because of that home card. But I had put it up, but we had Eight of Cups, which talks about somebody walking away. Pinky, should you call him? I think it's fine for you to call him because, like, the nature of him, like his personality, he may not be ready to reach out. But I did say in the reading that he was to take the step soon, but it will be a very small step. So he may text you. If you don't feel like waiting, you could call because we had that swords card there from what I remember of you reading. But I think that he will reach out to you, but it may not be a phone call. It may be a small text. For Daniela, what's this NC? Wow, we have Five of Cups again. Four of Swords. Five of Pentacles. I maybe it was a NC. I'm getting a yes from this just because I'm picking up on the energy of somebody feeling guilty. Someone like really ruminating over something that they did. Some like emotions that they're feeling, somebody really ruminating. And this was for your question about NC. So there's a very strong possibility it could have been them because when it comes to his energy and NC's energy, there's this energy of someone feeling shameful, someone feeling like they have to sit down and think. I can't necessarily tell you when, but like I said earlier, I did hear 6 years. So I don't know if it was 6 years ago or if you knew this person for 6 years or if it happened not over an entire span of 6 years, but like from 2021 minus 6 years, like in that time period. Maybe it could have happened during that time, but 6 years stood out to me. So North Carolina, it just evokes these feelings for him. So it could have been there. It evokes feelings of someone wanting to withdraw and think about something that was done and some emotions they're feeling. But I think I'm going to end the reading here just because I was supposed to get off a while ago. So Lene and Victoria, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe their phones died. I know it's like 2 a.m. right now. Maybe it's that time for them. If you guys are rewatching this, please send me an email and I will send you a video recording of your answer to your question. I am now actually getting off, you guys, but thanks to everyone who's just joining. I will be back on soon. Yeah, I'm going to be making more videos. If you want to reach out for a private reading, you can just email me or check out my website. I reply pretty fast. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Yes, I do personal readings, Daniela. I'm going to post my email right now. What is this? Sorry, guys. I'm going to post my email. Oh no, what is going on with this? So you can email me or go to we'll go to my website. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'm getting my mind is getting all over the place right now, but I'll see everyone in the next video. You guys have a good night. Sleep tight and have sweet dreams. And I'm gonna do a live where I'm not taking donations because I do appreciate the donations, but I want to get to the free readings too. So I'll be sure to do that in the upcoming live stream. But thanks again to everyone who's been here, who's just been chilling, listening to the video, supporting, liking, subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.